Excuse me?
You'll need to excuse yourselves from Pilate.
This isn't funny.
No, it isn't, miss. But you have to admit your situation does not look good at the moment.
What situation?
Like my partner said, giving aid and comfort to the enemy, abating an insurrection, supporting rhetoric against the government, making outrageous claims to inflame the public, and making sizable donations to an illegal cause.
What donations?
You are reported to have donated exotic perfume worth over 300 silver coins to this Jesus cause.
That's stupid. It is not illegal contribution. I'm simply anointed our guest's feet as is the Jewish custom.
With expensive perfume?
Isn't it the custom to use some cheap olive oil on the head and some ordinary water for the feet?
He was a special guest. Haven't you heard? He healed our brother.
Yes, and that's the nature of the other charge, making an outrageous claim to inflame the public.
What outrageous claim?
According to the reports that we have heard, you claim that your brother was not just healed, but he was raised from the dead by this Jesus.
It's not outrageous. It's true. We aren't the only ones who have witnessed the miracle. There are dozens of people who can verify the truth of what happened.
And do you realize there's a warrant out for the arrest of your brother as well as for Jesus?
We know more than that. We know there was a plot to kill our brother, but it doesn't matter. He was dead, but now he is alive, and he will live forever.
Nobody lives forever.
Jesus is the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in him shall never die.
We're not interested in this fantastic religious claims. We want him for rebellion, insurrection, and treason.
Both of us only know that Jesus is our kind and loving Messiah. He was sent from God, and we are willing to give our lives for him.
With talk like that, you'll be putting a noose not only around your own neck, but around the neck of your brother as well. Do you want that?
Of course not, but some sacrifices are that necessary. Some commitments in life are more important than family and position.
You should give this a little more thought, miss. Think of the repercussions.
If you're not concerned for your own welfare or even for your family, consider the community.
What do you mean, our community?
Doesn't your brother own extensive holdings, grape vineyards, olive groves? And doesn't he operate a large wine and oil press?
Yes, what about it?
And doesn't he employ a number of people? Tenders of vineyards and olive orchards, vintners, processors, servants, salesmen, accountants, and all their families?
Well, yes.
You can see the repercussions then, can't you? Loss of jobs, disruption of business. It means economic disaster for a small town like Bethany.
Beyond economic difficulties, how about the political and religious unrest reaching into the heart of Jerusalem, the holy city, the seat of the government?
And don't you care about your family, your neighbors, your community, your religion, your nation?
You're trying to confuse me. Jesus does not disturb or destroy. He is a savior.
The only saving I hear people talking about is the rescue from the Roman oppressors.
People who talk about saviors are usually insurrectionists, rebels, people who disrupt the peace of Rome.
No, Jesus is none of those things.
Then is he a savior from what?
A savior from sin.
From what?
From sin and guilt, from shame and death.
And how does he plan to do that?
I'm not sure. All I know is that he raised our brother from death. He called himself the resurrection of the life.
And I believe him.
We and many others.